Oh, I'm doing something really dumb. That's embarrassing. You won't tell anyone, will you, that I just did that? Good day, folks. It's DIY Guy 123 here, bringing you another do-it-yourself video. Today, we're going to be changing the rear pads on this Rhino 700 UTV. It's a pretty straightforward job. Let's get on it. First things first, jack it up on the side on a flat, solid surface. Next, now the caliper's over here, and kind of the annoying part about this job is it's accessible except that cover's on there. So let's get that cover off. Now in the back, there are these caliper pad retaining bolts. And they're Loctited in from the factory. And so you definitely want to take them off or loosen them before you actually take the caliper off of the vehicle. Or to have 20-year-old eyes again that can see things up close. Okay, so if you forget to do this step and you take the caliper off of the vehicle, it's going to be hard to do what I just did without an impact. There we go. And that should just twist. As I'm twisting this, I'm pushing that piston back into the bore and driving fluid into the reservoir, which I don't mind. Unlike a car brake caliper that's really heavy, this one's not. Okay, there's that. Now, pads just come out in your hands. Okay, so it's important to remember the pad with the ear on it hooks onto this and is the pad that's furthest away from the piston. I'll put the pad without the ear in first. Put the pad with the ear in around this little tab. Second, put the caliper pins back in. Okay, so we're back. So I did clean those pins up on a wire wheel. What's going on? Oh, I'm doing something really dumb. That's embarrassing. That's totally embarrassing, you guys. You won't tell anyone, will you, that I just did that? You're not going to tell anybody? Oh, good. Gosh. That's the slide pins for the calipers. The caliper wouldn't slide on those slide pins, and if you don't fix that, you'll end up with poor braking performance and premature wear on the pads. And it was kind of a job to get these ones out because this one was so rusty. So it took a bit of working, but I got it out. I'll clean it up with the wire wheel, I'll lube them and put them back in, and then they'll move in and out just like butter. So if you don't do this step, you're going to be replacing your pads much more frequently than you need to. These pads are not spread very far apart because the originals were worn quite a bit, I guess. Go back enough to get that disc in there. Anyhow, that looked all right. You're going to torque the slide pin bolts to 12 foot-pounds and the caliper mount bolts to 30. Put the wheel back on, put your lug nuts on, torque them on to I think 45, and press your brake pedal a couple times and it'll draw the brake pads towards the disc, and then you have good pedal feel. So that's all there is to changing the brakes on a UTV. Good luck with your do-it-yourself projects. If you like my videos, please subscribe. The end.